faggot, groomer, pedophile. Nobody wants you here. Go home. Hi, welcome to my channel, Untethered for Life. Today, in a show of support, I'm wearing a dress for the Tennessee LGBTQ community and for freedom of speech. Let's talk about it. More specifically, let's talk about the recent bill that was passed into law in Tennessee, SB 0003. So if you peruse my channel, you'll find that I cover material across the entire state of Colorado. In fact, it's what my entire channel is about. I love the state of Colorado. So you might ask, why am I covering this bill in Tennessee? It's a great question. In order to answer that question, I have to start with a couple of my own core beliefs. The first core belief is that we should all have the right to express ourselves how we please, the freedom of speech. The second is I'm also a proponent of equality, whether that be gender equality, sexual orientation, race, age, so on. And third, I'm personally a part of the LGBTQ community. An attack on these three personal beliefs in any state is also an attack in my own state. So I'll start by summing up what the bill states. The bill begins with defining an adult cabaret performance, then indicates it is illegal to partake in an adult cabaret performance in public or in a location where children might be present. Now let's go ahead and see how they define an adult cabaret performance. It means a performance in a location other than an adult cabaret that features topless dancers, go-go dancers, exotic dancers, strippers, male or female impersonators who provide entertainment that appeals to prurient interests or similar entertainers, regardless of whether or not performed for consideration. Wow, that is a mouthful. So after my initial read through, the definition of an adult cabaret performance really stuck out to me, especially the portion concerning male or female impersonators. As you can probably tell, I am wearing a wig and a dress. Does that make me a female impersonator? So I'm going to go ahead and read the definition of impersonator. A person who pretends to be someone else for entertainment or fraud. So one, I'm just going to point out right now, I'm not pretending to be anybody. My name's Luke, and this is me. I am wearing a dress and a wig to make a statement, to maybe entertain, sure. I'm wearing a dress because I want to. I'm wearing a dress because I believe constitutionally I have every right to wear whatever article of clothing I please. That's the whole point of the freedom of speech. Is RuPaul an impersonator? Who's RuPaul impersonating? I don't know RuPaul as an impersonator faking to be anybody or anything. It's RuPaul. It's a person. I'm a person that just happens to be wearing a dress because I thought it was colorful. No, actually, it wasn't because I thought it was colorful. It's because I wanted to exercise my freedom of speech. Now, interestingly, they list a series of other professions that would be considered the type of folks that would partake in adult cabaret performances, like go-go dancers. What exactly is a go-go dancer? I don't know. How do you identify a go-go dancer? If you were to ask me, I'd say the waitresses at places like Twin Peaks or Hooters are go-go dancers. Now, I personally don't have a problem with Hooters or Twin Peaks. It's a great business model. It's worked great for them. I have visited both of them, and I have no problem with it. The reason that I mention this is because in our Constitution, the 14th Amendment was written to ensure equal treatment under the law. The way that this Tennessee law was written, that will be very difficult to do. I don't see a bunch of police officers going to Hooters and arresting the waitresses. In fact, I also don't see them arresting women wearing suits, men wearing kilts, or men wearing Japanese or Asian attire like these. I do see them very specifically targeting trans or gay men who wear dresses. This is a cultural attack on a group of people that have done nothing wrong. Another thing that stuck out as it relates to the definition of an adult cabaret performance was this portion: providing entertainment that appeals to a prurient interest. What does that mean? So I had to look it up. So prurient, the definition means marked by or arousing an immoderate or unwholesome interest or desire, especially marked by, arousing, or appealing to sexual desire. So I get it, right? They don't want people gallivanting around all sexy-like in front of children. I get it. So who defines what a prurient interest is? I would contend that the videos I showed earlier of cheerleaders, the Hooters girls, and female wrestlers all appeal to the prurient interest of their audience. However, I highly doubt that we're going to see them getting cited. The people that I suspect will get cited will be men or trans people that are speaking with a higher pitch while wearing a dress, a wig, and some makeup, despite the fact that there is nothing prurient about it. With that, I'd also like to announce I have purchased tickets to visit Memphis, Tennessee to kick off Pride Month. Ironically enough, they start Pride Month with a dragon drive, which I will proudly be attending. So as mentioned, I love the state of Colorado. I cover a lot of material in Colorado. I anticipate that I'm going to lose some viewership as a result of this video. For those of you that have the same values as me, I'd please ask that you subscribe to my channel in a show of support. Thank you.